making sure they're not too short, making sure they're not too long, making sure they're not kinked or anything like that, because all these little things can contribute to bursting the Flexi hose or shortening the life of the Flexi hose.
Recently, one of our electricians went to do some work at a vacant property, but when he arrived and opened the door, he was surprised to hear the sound of running water. His quick thinking led him towards the bathroom, where he found the bathroom basin tap had a Flexi hose connected to it, and the hose had burst. Like every superhero, Michael was quick as lightning, located the main tap and isolated the water flow, and luckily managed to limit the damage to the passage and the stairwells. Our plumbing team were very impressed. Sadly, not everybody can have a real-life superhero come to their rescue every time a pipe bursts.
Unfortunately, even a Sparky with a cape on his back isn't going to help your problems. This is where you're going to have to call a real tradesman to come in and check out your Flexi hoses.
But first, what is a Flexi hose?
Flexi hose, or a flexible hose, is a stainless steel tube braid that has taken over a lot of the old style plumbing that it's hard connected with copper. For example, under your basin tops, even your toilet, going from the mini stop to the toilet cistern. You'll find that most houses these days have flexible hoses in their house, as it's just a new style and it's a lot easier, it's a lot convenient for the plumber as well. What you'd like to do is probably check them every 2 to 3 months, we recommend. And it's as simple as just going under your bench tops, running your fingers nice and gently over the braid, checking for any rust spots, any fray in the braid, or even just some calcification, which is just a lot of blue and green sort of stain on the hose. That's probably going to indicate that they need to be replaced and there's a leak somewhere, or it could be likely that it's about to burst. We suggest you contact a qualified plumber to come have a look and install the Flexi hoses, more for correct fitment, the correct style of Flexi hoses, making sure they're not too short, making sure they're not too long, making sure they're not kinked or anything like that, because all these little things can contribute to bursting the Flexi hose or shortening the life of the Flexi hose. It's also recommended that we come through just to check to make sure it's not the actual tapware that's caused the problem, because it might not just be the Flexi hose that needs to be replaced.
I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it for you and having all these lights on me. It's been a lot of attention, but a lot of fun.
Don't sweat it. Search Icheckit Perth.
A couple of words of wisdom before we go. Number 1, go and check your insurance policy. Make sure your house insurance policy has you covered for flood damage. And for those landlords out there, check your landlord insurance policy as well. Also, if you're going to go on an extended holiday and don't have anyone to mind the house for you, maybe consider talking to your plumber about whether or not you should be turning off your Flexi hoses at the tap or the mini stop at the wall, just to be careful. Or, as Tucci would say, you got to... What did he say?
Tradesmen to come in and check out your Flexi hoses.
Yes!